Welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Sean Gables, and we're examining LGBTQ issues on this edition of Public Affairs on Peach. And joining me in studio is Richard Bergman from PFLAG Atlanta. PFLAG, that's an acronym. What does it stand for?
Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays.
Your organization has a big mission ahead of you. What's the primary goals?
Primary is to provide loving support for the person who's considering coming out and then comes out, and those allies and others who care about them.
How does someone who is on the precipice of this decision to come out, how do they find you? How do they locate you? And what services would you provide?
Well, we're on Facebook, and we have our own website, and we have our own phone number and message center. And the main thing we do is we have support groups, circles that provide loving support where people come and we share our experience, strength, and hope. So if you came because your brother had just come out to you, you might say, hey, I want to be as loving as I can to be to my brother. Or you might say, I'm in shock, I'm confused, I'm angry. Wherever you are, we will be very accepting of
In
you.
2018, there is still that stigma that comes along with it. And how can someone be assured of the privacy and to know that if they do have those feelings where it's like, I'm angry, I'm mad,
right.
Or I want to love and show them as much love and support, how can they know for sure that what they share will stay in the confines of that conversation?
That's in our traditions from the very beginning. It's announced at the beginning of every meeting, and people are reminded of that throughout the meeting, that everything that's shared here is anonymous, is kept in strictest confidence, that one's name is never associated with it. And you pick up on a key point, which is I have to be able to say, I'm mad as hell, or I'm confused, or I'm frightened, because almost all the parents that we have, they say, I want my child to be happy and healthy
and who does
and
not
safe.
Want that, right?
And they say, now because they've come out, I'm a little more concerned about some of those issues than I might have been. I'd always been concerned, but now I'm a little more concerned.
Those services that you provide, though, very similar to what you see with, like if you had to go to help with mental health. Are you free? Will insurance cover this, or are there some charges involved?
We're free, but we're a network of parents, families, and friends who are experiencing the journey. And so we never recommend a doctor or a nurse or a mental health professional, but we might say, my son is 18 and we are working with this group. So it's no charge, it's all free, and people don't offer advice. They say, this is our experience.
So this is a way of venting and meeting others who have gone through the same journey and perhaps giving them a healthy way to approach it versus losing a loved one.
Yeah, you learn you're not alone. This is natural. Everything you're experiencing is okay. We accept you in freely experiencing that, and we will support you, and we offer a lot of hope.
Are those meetings only held in Atlanta, or?
They're held in Atlanta, Johns Creek, Sandy Springs, Macon, Peachtree City, Blairsville.
And the key is to find you on Facebook, is that the
Facebook
easiest way?
or PFLAG Atlanta, or just pflag.org.
Okay.
pflag.org, and then you could put in your zip code and it would tell you the
Google
nearest meeting.
pflag.org.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to find them real easily. Before we let you go, just a real quick question.
Sure.
In a lot of situations like this, sometimes the biggest step is the first one. What advice would you give for that first step?
When you first come out to someone who, as you expect, will be loving and accepting and has been supportive, has a track record of being supportive with you, so that you go and gain momentum with that first time you do it.
That first step. No judgment zone whatsoever. You're there to give support, show love and support. Well, Richard Bergman, we appreciate your time. Very insightful. PFLAG.
PFLAG.
Look it up. You can Google it or Facebook. And you got a phone number?
I do, but I don't remember.
You know it off the top of your head.
But it's on the website.
It's on the website. Okay, we appreciate your time. Right. And then after the break, folks, our refuge for homeless LGBTQ young people. The number of youth on the streets may actually surprise you. We'll be right back.